Hi there, prior warning, this video is not going to be very funny. Haha, Dan, your videos are never funny. Yeah, shut up. So exam results for today, so probably this day is going to suck for a lot of people. Ever since I was 14, I never really got the results I was supposed to achieve, so this day was always really bad for me. As far as students go, I was a pretty bad one. I apparently showed great potential at the age of 8, and then went on to achieve pretty much nothing spectacular at all when it came to it. And I went through getting D's and E's and never really coming close to that expectation that was placed on me when I was only 8 years old. I failed so badly that when I was 17 we had these things called career meetings where we'd meet up with our teachers and discuss what we wanted to do in life, and the end result of the meeting with me was my teacher saying, "I think you should reevaluate your options now because I don't think you have what it takes." Quoted word for word. And I'm not gonna lie, that sucked. Being told to give up on my dreams by someone paid to advise me on what to do in my life just snapped something in me, and I can safely say that was the worst I've ever felt in my life, and I don't get upset easily. And I did the worst possible thing to do in that situation. I took her advice and I gave up. I didn't just give up on my dream, I gave up on everything. I lost my passion for sport, I stopped playing music. Some days I would just end up waiting for night to come back so I would have an excuse to fall back to sleep again. Somewhere over the course of the year I got in my head to prove her wrong. I don't know where or when it came from, but suddenly my grades became an obsession. I would wake up at 8 and still be working at 10 o'clock that evening. And bearing in mind I refused to drink caffeine back then, so I was doing this all without coffee. I joked before that my grades in practice papers kept me awake at night, but it's true, they did. I was absolutely fixated upon them. And in the end, I got 2 grades lower than what I needed, but still just about managed to get a place. In the end, I was so tired, I tried to go out with my friends to celebrate. I had to go home at 10, then slept straight through for 14 hours and was really ill for the next 2 weeks. It was then that I knew I physically couldn't stomach another day in education. So I dropped out for a year. And it's taken me this long to work out that this results day that acts like some god of days where your life begins or ends is just another day. It's hard to appreciate for everyone involved, but in all honesty, I thought about this day 24/7 for a good 4 months, and I don't even remember what I got. I needed someone to tell me this whilst I was going through it, but you did your best. You tried as hard as you possibly could, and that is okay. If you did not get what you were hoping for, it's okay. The world is not ending. This letter that you saw next to a subject does not define you. If you got lower than what you were hoping for, your life and your career is not over. The world at this point is small. You are what your friends say about you, or if they even talk about you at all. You are about your teachers say, how you look, or act, or speak. Which is why I encourage everyone to take a gap year, because if you do go around and you see the world, these problems, they just become irrelevant. And they're not, but they feel it. If you didn't get the right results today, remember that there is more that you can do and be and see. This is not the end of your world, and this is not it. Thank you for watching.